Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be just like a chill, get ready with me. I just wanted to put some makeup and just make a video, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. I haven't even got any products out really. I just have some stuff beside me. We'll see what I come up with. I let my hair air dry today and it definitely feels a little bit healthier. I just haven't got it cut in a while and I really need to, but it's on my to-do list. I already put my eyebrows on because I started putting my makeup on and I was like, you know what? I might as well film. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Ignore this. I'm a picker, so I have a video idea that I really wanted to do. I don't know, today I just wasn't feeling like doing the full glam look that would have required, so I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in the shade Light to prime my eyes. I wish I could find a good drugstore primer. Milani has been releasing a lot of new stuff and it really makes me want to just like go balls to the wall and order a ton of stuff from Milani and do like a full face of Milani or something. I've always liked that brand. The Walgreens, the CVS, and the Walmart and the Targets and stuff near me, they just don't always carry all the new releases and stuff. But I'm definitely willing to buy online now. I used to be more picky about buying in person, but I'm gonna go into this palette that I have not dipped into in a long time. The Tarte Maneater palette. I have the first edition. I bought it before they revamped it. I'm taking Meow. I was a little salty about it just because like I'd already bought it and oh, I didn't realize this was gonna be white. Oh well. And I'd already purchased it, and yes, of course, when they cut this shade in half and put a black, it made the palette 10,000 times better. Now at this point I have plenty of blacks in my collection. This was one of the first high-end palettes that I ever purchased. I don't even think I had a black in my collection when I bought this palette. I used to be obsessed with Tarte. Tarte was the first brand that I ever went into an Ulta or Sephora and swatched and was just blown away by the pigment. Now it's like I know so many brands. I mean, Tarte is still good, don't get me wrong. Now there's so many more brands, especially affordable brands like ColourPop. I'm gonna take this shade Passion right here. I have quite a few video ideas. I haven't done them and I'm not exactly sure how to do them. That's where I'm at with that. You know, if you have anything you would like to see me do, please leave it down below. This shade is not showing up hardly at all. Maybe this is what I should have set my primer done with. Do you guys see anything? That didn't do anything, so I'm gonna go into her right here and throw that in my crease. There's so many new releases and there's so many things I want to try, but it's hard to keep up with all these releases and stuff, and there's just so many. And if you're not a beauty influencer that receives PR, I feel like it's almost impossible to get your hands on everything and review everything, because people just want like what's new, and it makes it hard for vloggers that aren't receiving a lot of PR to make videos that people want to see, because people are wanting to see the next great thing. Honestly, it is overwhelming as the consumer to know what's worth your money and what's just overhyped. I want to get back into vlogging more heavily. I haven't vlogged in probably over a week just because I just feel like I'm not doing anything interesting. It's crazy because when I look back at my past vlogs to see like what was I doing in my other vlogs, it's not like I was doing anything super interesting then either. I like contemplated buying this palette for so long, and I believe Kathleen Lights was the one who convinced me to buy the palette, and I finally did. You can see like I dipped into it quite a bit, but now I like never reach for it. And then I'm gonna take the shade Saucy right here, put that below that first shade. So I've been watching a lot of people's Target hauls, even if they're old, even if I can't buy the stuff anymore. I just really enjoy it. Like, I don't know why, but show me what you got at Target. Recently discovered using the Target app, like while you shop, if you scan like every single thing that you are putting in your cart, then you're gonna get the most discount and you're gonna pay the lowest price. So shout out to the girl working at Target that showed me that trick, because I had no idea about it. I'm gonna go back into that pearl shade and just blend out the edges. I was in Target the other day and I saw that they were carrying Makeup Geek, I think Violet Voss, in stores. I knew that some of those brands were online, but I had no idea they carried them in stores. I'm gonna go into Midnight here and just put it into my outer V. One thing that I love getting from Target is their swimsuits. You guys hear it raining outside? It's so loud. It has not stopped raining in like 43 years here. It's gonna just rain for the rest of my life. Target, I would say now, is my go-to place to even get a swimsuit. Back in the day, it was Victoria's Secret because they carry bra sizes, but Victoria's Secret decided to discontinue their swim. I'm just buffing Saucy back into the crease. I have a whole drawer full of swimsuits and your girl barely ever hits the water. I don't have a pool, a lake house, or live near the beach. nor do I know anyone who has any of those things. I don't know, I just love buying swimsuits. I had such a hard time finding a swimsuit that I liked the way my body looked in it that every time I find one, I'm like, I gotta get it. So I need to slow my roll. Let's go with Hypnotic. I'm gonna put this all over the lid. Something that I'm not very good at, I would say probably halo eyes. I've tried it before and I don't feel like I do it right, so I tend to not do them. I feel like a cut crease seems easier than a halo eye. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with Foxy and put that on the inner portion of my eye. Kind of like back to using my finger. Sometimes I just don't feel like spraying my brush, so I'll just use my finger instead. I'm gonna try to blend these colors together. I'm just like gently blending. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this Mario Badescu facial spray. I bought this and I thought that I was going to use this all the time. When I first bought it, I think I did. I mean, like a good bit of it is gone. I didn't really get into it like I thought I would. There she is. This new sushi restaurant opened. It's a rock and roll sushi if anybody is familiar with that. So it's just a chain, but we didn't really have a good place to get sushi except for Publix in my town before now. So I'm super excited about it. I don't know when we'll go. Today's the grand opening, so definitely not gonna go today. I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna try to cover that color up with the Hypnotic shade because I thought I was gonna like this and I don't. That looks a little better. Try to continue to blend out those edges. This got really smoky really fast. I really don't have any fallout. I'm gonna try this Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. This is a waterproof. I'm gonna try to do a wing without tape, and this is what it looks like. So my camera stopped recording while I was doing the eyeliner, but I really did like the eyeliner. It was pretty easy to apply and everything, and it's very black. And then I applied some mascara and some falsies, and these are the Ardell 110s. And they're not super huge, they're actually really, really natural. Like you could wear these every single day. And I did try the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This is the one that dries clear. I really liked it. It seemed like it dried a lot faster than Duo, which is what I've always used before. So I'm gonna go in with primer now. I'm gonna use this Cover FX blurring primer. I haven't used this in forever. I think I got way too much. It almost goes into like a powdery finish. It almost feels oily though. It definitely blurred my pores. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I have been loving that Smashbox one, but I just wanted to mix it up today. After using the Smashbox one and then going back to using this one, it's so different because the Smashbox one is just so wet and it just feels like that much more moisturizing. Don't get me wrong, this one is moisturizing. I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I'm in the shade MN3. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this foundation, but I've been using it a lot lately. I don't think it looks bad on the skin, so I guess I do like it. It definitely makes my face look healthy. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm in the shade C8. I just need this to give me some extra coverage. That definitely gave me more coverage. Then I'm gonna take my LA Girl Pro Powder in the shade Banana Yellow, and I'm gonna bake with that. And now that we've set the face, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and finish up the eyes before we finish up the rest of the face. I'm gonna go into that Pearl shade and buff that under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take Saucy and push that up against my lower lash line as well. Then I'm going to take Midnight and push that even closer to my lower lash line, and I'm going to only bring it about halfway in. So I'm just gonna apply some mascara to my lower lashes, and then we're gonna finish up the face. I'm gonna go into the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. I'm gonna use the darker side and bronze up my skin with that. These are really powdery, so I take a light hand when I'm doing it. For blush, I'm gonna take this Wander Beauty Wondrous palette, and I'm gonna mix these two together. Really pretty combo. I'm taking more of the lighter shade. I'm not usually into bold blushes. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the highlight in this palette, the City Lights, and highlight my face with that. And I'm also going to take that highlight shade and put it on my brow bone. Back in this Tarte palette, I'm going to take this big highlighter right here and highlight my inner corner with it. Definitely brightens up the inner corner. It's very glittery, so I'm just like tapping off most of it. I'm just going to make sure that everything's blended together. This is the Palladio Casey Holmes collab in the shade Rescue. This is my favorite shade from her collab with them. A Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! What is going on? Almost got that in my mouth.